Have you ever wondered how easily your mind can be manipulated without you even realizing it? Welcome to a journey through the labyrinth of psychological manipulation, a realm filled with subtle tricks that can sway your decisions, your beliefs, and even your behavior. Our first case study takes us to a retail store. A customer walks in, looking for a television. The salesperson shows him a high-priced model first, knowing well that the customer would find it expensive. Then he shows him a moderately priced one. The customer, now seeing the second TV as reasonably priced compared to the first, buys it. This is a classic example of the contrast principle. Our perceptions are not absolute, they are relative to what we've been exposed to before. Next, let's consider a situation at a charity event. The host tells a heartbreaking story about a single beneficiary of the charity, rather than talking about the hundreds of people the charity helps. This is the identifiable victim effect. We're more likely to empathize with an individual case than with an abstract number of people. Now imagine a scenario where a friend asks you for a large favor. You decline. Then they ask for a smaller, more reasonable favor. You're more likely to agree to the smaller favor because of the door-in-the-face technique. They've made the smaller request seem more acceptable by first making a larger, unreasonable request. Fourth, consider when you're scrolling through social media and you see a post with thousands of likes. You're more likely to engage with it because of the social proof phenomenon. We tend to follow the crowd, assuming that if many people are doing something, it must be right. Fifth, let's discuss the scarcity principle. You've surely seen those limited time offers that create a sense of urgency to buy. The idea that we could miss out on something makes it seem more valuable to us. Finally, we have the foot in the door technique. This involves asking someone for a small commitment. And once they agree, following up with a larger request. It works because having agreed once, we feel a certain pressure to stay consistent with our initial decision. Now, as we journey back from the maze of manipulation, remember these 6 tricks. The contrast principle, the identifiable victim effect, the door-in-the-face technique, the phenomenon of social proof, the scarcity principle, and the foot-in-the-door technique. These tactics are not inherently bad. They can be used for good, like encouraging people to make healthier choices or donate to worthy causes. However, when employed unethically, they can exploit our natural cognitive biases and lead us to make decisions against our best interests. So be aware. Recognize these tricks when they are being used on you. Being forewarned is being forearmed. And remember, the essence of true persuasion lies not in manipulation, but in understanding, respecting, and valuing others' perspectives. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening voyage. May this knowledge serve as your guide and shield in the world of persuasion.